It's the end of the workday in Korea. Service members can relax from their daily work challenges and enjoy their free time out in town. However, while service members leave their office and leave the gate, they face a different kind of challenge: protecting themselves and vital information by blending in.
The more you draw attention to yourself in a crowd, people start to look. Therefore, when a possible informant wants information, okay, well, that guy, he doesn't fit in, he looks like he's inebriated, for example. So they'll try and get buddy-buddy with you and then start asking you questions here and there. That's how they get information.
The question is, how well do service members actually blend in?
그 짧은 머리 스타일과
U.S. soldiers have short hair, look rougher, and talk less compared to other people.
한국인과 별
미국 사람들 구분하는 방법은요.
Their ages usually range from 20 to 25, and they wear casual clothing such as hip-hop style and shorts.
일반 병들은 뭐
And they come in out shopping or enjoy the Saturday or weekend. They groups come together.
Blending in is still a service member's best option. However, because we do tend to stand out, we should always be aware of our surroundings, be unpredictable, and always be alert. We should also always keep emergency numbers saved on our phone and be careful about what we talk about in public.
Well, you have to keep safe while you're over here. We are Americans, and we have a bullseye on our back from a lot of people around the world, and we got to make sure that we're vigilant in our everyday activities to keep ourselves and our loved ones and our battle buddies safe.
Even though service members in Korea are serving in an allied country, they can never be sure who's watching or listening. Reporting from Seoul, Korea, I'm Petty Officer Chris Church. September 15, 1950, U.S. forces led a daring amphibious assault at the beaches of Incheon during the Korean War. The Marines didn't know where they were going or what to expect. The only information they were given before the landing was to build ladders.
We had no idea why we were building the ladders until we got to the breakwater, and all at once the LCBPs went up against the breakwater, and the ladders was the only way you could get out of the boats up onto the seawall.
63 years later, the Republic of Korea and the U.S. continue to celebrate the heroic actions of the brave Marines who fought and sacrificed during the Incheon landing. The highlights of the event began when sailors and Marines stationed aboard USS Ashland and their Republic of Korea counterparts recreated the Incheon landing in front of a group of Korean War veterans.
I feel honored to be a part of it, to be able to take part in the history that they fought for, what my ancestors fought for in the Korean War, what prior Marines fought for. It means a lot to me.
The event showed the appreciation both service members and veterans have for each other.
You know, the service members today are heads and shoulders about what we were. In both World War II, Korea and Vietnam. They're well trained, they're intelligent, they know what they're doing. I have nothing but respect for the military services today.
They say it's a forgotten war, but to me, there's nothing forgotten about it. Everything they did, it meant something. It means something to me and every Marine I work with on a daily basis.
From Incheon, Korea, I'm Petty Officer Chris Church.
Chet is a specimen amongst men in Korea. He can withstand temperatures of minus 70 degrees, wind gusts of 200 miles per hour, the torrential downpour of a hurricane, and the harsh, blinding snow of the worst blizzards anyone will ever see. But you're not Chet. You're normal. Be smart. Dress in layers.
Of all the consistencies of Yongsan's fitness centers, it's two Air Force gym regulars that stand out.
I think CrossFit is my time to let everything go and let loose. So after a stressful day, I come and I do CrossFit, and I just feel relieved and I feel a lot better.
Staff Sergeant Kat Althoff is at the top of her game, placing in the top 10 at the Asia Region CrossFit competition and still pushing herself to get better.
Being 10th place last year in Asia Regional is really, it gives me that push where I know I can see the podium now. Like, that's what motivates me, is getting on the podium this year.
Another consistent fixture at the gym, Staff Sergeant Melissa Malecki, may not be a CrossFit competitor, but she has her own impressive accomplishments.
I used to weigh well over 200 pounds. It was really depressing, like when you're that overweight and you don't like how you look and it affects everything that you do. Everyone has excuses. I know I had excuses. I have 2 kids. I had, I'm active duty. I was going to school at the same time, and I just had to work really, really hard to lose all that weight, about 60, 70 pounds over the last 4 years. My weight right now is in between 145 and like 150.
These 2 airmen have more in common than their love for fitness. They are also roommates.
She's a good roommate. I couldn't have asked for a better one. She keeps me dedicated and motivated. And did you go to the gym today yet, Kat? And if I haven't gone, she usually picks on me until I do go, or vice versa.
Though it may be difficult at the beginning, these roommates show just how motivation can help to achieve your goals. Petty Officer Chris Church, Seoul, Korea. What does the U.S. Navy have in common with an orchestra?
It takes an orchestra to play a symphony, and you can't just whistle it. And I think that's the way I've found every command I've ever been at. If you didn't have everybody contributing to the team, the mission just didn't get done as well as it could.
Commander of Naval Forces Korea, Rear Admiral Lisa Franchetti, has only been in charge since September, but her personality has already spread throughout the office.
Let's just quick go over the trip schedule.
Well, I would first say that I really think I'm an engaged leader. And people would tell you that I wander around, I talk to people, I like to be around sailors. That is what has really been the most enjoyable part of my career.
Great, really happy that you're going to come down and experience that and be with all our sailors in China.
People have families, people have concerns, people have fitness goals, they have many things they want to do. And that without the people being fully focused and devoted to our command, they won't be as effective.
Ensuring well-being of over 400 sailors is not an individual job.
Navy E4 through E6 advancement results were out.
Oh, great.
And we've had
I really count on Master Chief to be my sounding board. You know, how's it going with the sailors? What kind of things do we need to do? Are they having any issues, any problems? You know, we're kind of a small sea of blue and a large sea of green.
Yes, ma'am. Because we're a small group, I think that we can focus more on the sailors here, giving them that advice, following up on them, and being a better mentors to those sailors because we are a very small staff.
Both women have unique backgrounds, but now have the opportunity to work together as a rare dual female command team.
Really good results.
I mean, they're great results, ma'am. And being a woman in the Navy today, as compared to when I first came in, offers a lot more leadership opportunities and female role models, say, than 20 years ago. One of the things that I always think about when I'm doing my day-to-day job, that if you can dream it, you can achieve it.
Petty Officer Chris Church, Seoul, Korea.
This is what experiencing winter in Korea can sound like. Skiing and snowboarding, followed by a relaxing dip at an indoor water park, took 75 U.S. service members out of the garrison and into the countryside. Army Private Chance Pearson enjoyed the escape from the daily grind.
It's a good way for people that are working hard to take a break and get to relax a little. Going swimming, I thought it would be a lot colder, but it was nice. It was relaxing. Your muscles are sore from snowboarding, from falling. And getting to relax in the water was pretty fun.
The two-day end-of-year celebration for the Korean American Good Neighbor Society ended on a high note with live music during a banquet. Chairman of the Good Neighbor Society, Lee Kyung-jae, says the trip is meant to be more than just a good time.
Our aim is to help U.S. service members better understand Korean culture, make good friends and memories while staying in Korea.
So even sounds of a wipeout can be good memories these service members can carry forward. Senior Airman Brandy Durr, Seoul, Korea.
Penguins. the fascinating warm-blooded animal dealing with the coldest of environments. They use their short feathers with an underlayer of fine woolly down to stay warm on land. When they need to swim, a layer of fat under their skin keeps them from freezing to death. But you're not a penguin. While serving in Korea,
It's cold.
be smart, dress in layers.